How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Occupy Mars, and today I'm actually here to sort this out. Now, as you can tell, like, the time is not going down. I've actually put mods on to actually so I don't have to deal with time change, because what I have to do is going to disturb the force, basically. So what I've got to do is I've got to turn this into an absolute beast of an oxygen machine that I have to produce enough oxygen to run this base before I can extend it. So I've been talking to one of my subscribers. Phanteks seems to be like the go-to knowledge base of when it comes to this, because I ain't got a freaking clue. This has really confused me. I genuinely didn't know how I was going to make this bigger. I didn't know anything. Basically, it involves a lot more space. Now, thankfully, I have quite a bit of space. You know, a whole planet, which does help. And as I said, I've been gathering materials. It's been a little while since I last did a video, but at the end of my last video, I did go for a massive explore. As you can tell, I've sort of been places. I've marked up a load of places I've actually been. There's a crash ship up there. There's this and that. So I've come back with quite a few materials. I've gone up a load of levels. I just need to upgrade. So what I want to do is that all these solar panels at the moment are literally just going to be powering this base. My water supply and my air supply, I need like a much bigger place that's going to have its own supply of stuff. So that's what we need to do. First off, I need to build another well. The downside is that apparently I built all my base in the wrong place, because I built on the well itself. So my well and everything else I can actually build over here. I'm pretty sure I could build it here as well. Let's have a look. I still don't know why we can only have this one spot. Okay then. I think what I need to do then is I need to destroy. I basically need to start again, and that's gonna suck. Unless I build another workshop and just put everything out a little bit further. Or I could just, actually that's not a bad idea. So one thing I could do, obviously this is where my main water supply is, and I built it in the wrong place. I did, like, people did tell me, hey, you're building in the wrong place, you shouldn't be building there, you shouldn't be building there. I'm now completely understanding of what I need to do. So I need to build all of this over here. I need to build a proper base out, you know, and I think this is actually a good spot. All of this space in front of me is good. We can have our water supply up here as well. Yeah, I think that's actually what we're going to do. So this is going to take me a little bit of time. Well, for you guys, it's going to be a couple of seconds. For me, I'm probably going to be doing this for quite some time. So I need to build a whole new base there. This, there. Back in a minute. Oh, and welcome back to Occupy Mars. I know it's been like a couple of seconds for you. Not even that, just a click of the fingers and you're all good. But I am back, and yeah, we are almost done with this. I say almost done. I have gutted my old base. There is nothing left in my base. It used to have stuff in here and now it hasn't, so now I can actually get rid of this, and this is because I have moved over there. I have moved all my stuff. I've built a couple of big solar panels up here. I'm actually powering this one straight up now. We have plants already growing because I transferred them over from the other incubator into here. So the downside to this now is it's now like I need to bring in more stuff. So we've got our incubator, we've got our growing tray, we've got our 3D printer, we've got my bed. I've got the seed manipulator thing, which I think I put food in there and then it gives me more seeds, which is cool. And I've got my scrubber. This is now up to, I think I've got this up to like 10 when it comes to the atmospheric pressure in here. So, okay, pound it, yeah, 10.68 oxygen production. So that's pretty good, I suppose. Not sure what's going on in here. The reason why is because I've got the mods on. And because I've got the mods on, I'm not really sure like how things are being affected, because pausing time means that nothing is properly working. It'll be something I do when I actually come to finish this and go, ah, crap, I need to do all of this stuff. So yeah, we're slowly getting there. So what I need to do now is I need to basically tear down all of this. So all of these solar panels, the water and everything else, that one's staying there because that one is now supplying that. And then from there, I'm actually going to be branching off and like filling tanks with water and oxygen and everything else, which is the main reason why I'm moving in the first place, is because all of this is where the water is and I need it to go certain places. So I need it to go all in there, but I can't if my water supply is covered. And I know people mentioned this when I first started. They were like, ah, you just built on your water supply, you're going to be moving later. It's like, yeah, I'll figure it out as I go. And unfortunately, it's come to that point. So it's all good in the hood. Right, so I'm going to drag all the cables out of here so this thing is not connected to the electricity or the water or anything. Just drop it. Yeah, well done. Now we'll just drag it away. Fantastic. And now I'm going to get my blade out and just hack down my workshop because I don't need it anymore. We've got a workshop. All I need to do is just transfer. Everything else needs to go over the other side now. That's literally where it needs to go. I don't know if this is going to explode on me. It shouldn't do because, as I said, I've got pause time on. Nothing should explode. Downside is it takes so long to destroy a workshop because it's just big. Airlock Aorus, there we go, and there we go. Excellent, fantastic. Right, so now I need to get rid of that one staying. This is my battery pack, which now needs. This is going to blow up a minute. It's going to blow up. It's going to blow up. Oh, it didn't blow up. That's okay. Okay. Let me just collect my cables. Fantastic. 4. Oh no. Right, let's blow up this now. This is where it gets a little bit dangerous. Don't do this at home, kids. So now I need to get rid of all my flipping water tanks. And basically I need to regroup. I need oxygen, I need this, I need that, I need this. I need all of this stuff. And this is the problem. When you create something like this and then you realise you're going to have to destroy it all, that's when it gets more fun. I want to see what I've got in my inventory now. I'm probably getting full. Yeah, it's not too shabby in here. Oh my god. I'm not sure why it bundles all the cables up above me. It's just very, very strange. It's cool, man. Right, now I've got to blow up all of these. That's fine. You're gonna love this guy. Shocking. Right, okay, so now, actually that's still plugged in. We'll get rid of that one as well. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay, excellent, auntie. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cable, which is in this solar panel, and then I'm going to plug it back in here and then chuck it in this ECU over here. Main reason for it is it's because... Excellent. Okay, so now we've got our water area back. We're all good. So this just means I've now opened up the space where I can actually put in water and everything else and the joys of life, which is all the fun and games of this game, I suppose. Oh, I wish this was a way of not doing this. Right, stop dropping things. Fantastic. Okay, so because this is going to be so big, right, and it needs a certain amount, I'm going to have to build its own power supply up here. Plus side to that is that because I'm going to be running things off of here a lot, which is that's my main power supply for, well, everything. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to run a massive cable up to here, and then we're just going to run it off of this power because, well, I mean, in fairness, it's just easier because of what I've got to do. Right, stick that in there. Going to unplug this in the back of here, and it's mainly because it's going to need more power than what I think it can. I don't think it can kick out as much power as it needs, which is a bit of a shame. So once this is all powered up, which is good, you know, power up to 5 kilowatts. Like I said, nothing's going to work until I push the play button for all of this to start working. What I can do though, so now I need to extend the well. I need to make this a damn sight bigger. So let's make this a damn sight bigger then, shall we? Right. Right, so right, so we need the extension parts, and the reason why we need it is because it needs to produce enough oxygen to feed into my actual base. Now, the only way to do this, and going by trucker, is that I have to be able to have this all flowing into an actual tank. So that's something I've got to work myself into. Now at the moment it doesn't look like anything special, it looks like it's all sort of like messing around and it's all right. And that's fine, but I do need this to make more stuff. Now, in order for it to make more stuff, I'm probably going to need more wells to actually bring water in it, and that's okay as well. But in order to make this into oxygen, I need to bring in oxygen tanks. So here we go, oxygen tank there, and we'll put another one. Let me just build this one, and now I need another oxygen because the idea is this one's just going to be for oxygen, mainly for now. And if I want water, I've got all this area now to build more water. And that's where I'm going. Now I don't know how to connect all these up. And here we go once again. So, after having a chat with my mate Trucker, he basically said that I just need one of these. So, all good. So I'm going to chop this one off now. Buzz, 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 buzz. There we go. Right, so the reason why I only needed one of them is because, according to this, I can change... Let me just click in here. This one should be green and this one should be green, right? At the moment I only need 2 of them, so if I go that one and that one, that's fine. And if I choose this to be its output and then we just change that to red, so it's disappeared. Let me just move this down to here, pop this on up here, and Bob's your uncle, and it's all good. So now what I should be able to do is take this and stick it in here, and then take this stick it in there, and then stick that in there, right? And then I should be able to take this, take it from here, and stick it in here. And that should start working. Now, I don't know if there's a keypad on here or anything just to let me know what's going on in here. I assume there isn't, which does suck a little bit because it would be nice to know. It would be nice to have a little bit of like whatever's going on, you know, be nice. So this should be outputting. It's outputting at 3.72% per hour, and I'm not storing anything in here because obviously I can't, so that's fine. So now I should be able to go from here into here, and that should be all right. Okay, a little bit of time has moved on and we should be okay. My plants are here, they're all good, they're at 58.49, and that's fine. Yeah, I moved time on a little bit so I can have a look into what's going on. So this should be working now, right? I'm hoping, because if not I'm going to be a little bit miffed off about what's going on. But there we go. I suppose I should really put a water tank on this as well. So let me just pop this off. Stick a water tank on here. Okay, I'm producing 3.75% of oxygen. Alright, cool. So I'm going to assume, and I know this is assumption is the mother of all truck ups, but if I want more oxygen being poured into my tank, I'm going to have to build more of these and then filter them all into pumps and then filter them all into here. Can I just extend this? I'm going to assume I can. And I know there's a lot of assumption, but this is just because like I get to a point and then I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, yay, look at me. And then like dumbassery turns over and is like, yeah, you're a bit thick really, aren't you? That's literally how I play this game. Like I am trying because my brain doth not comprehend. Right. So I need another pump. Pump station. Does this just clip on here then? Oh, so I can't join these on. Okay, I literally just have to put them next to each other. Alright, that sort of makes a little bit more sense. So the more wells that I get, the more oxygen I'm going to need to like pump in. That's fine. Okay, I get it. So what I'll do is I'll do the same thing as I'm doing here. So what I'll do is I'll get like water to pump into one, and then I'll get oxygen to pump into another, and then we'll go from there. That's fine. I can, yep, okay, cool, brilliant. I sort of get it now, don't worry. I'm slowly but surely understanding what I'm supposed to be doing. I still find it a little bit strange that I can't read out on the large tank. It would be nice to see what it's like for like how much it's filled with, what it's going on like. You know, just be nice to sort of understand what's going on. That's cool. Alright, okay, fantastic. So we've had a little bit of time to see what's what. Let's have a look on here. We're now, yeah, we're outputting 3.72. We're not storing anything because it's literally going straight from here into the large tank. So that's okay. I don't know what it's like on the inside of my base right now because obviously it should be working. Apparently there is no oxygen in here whatsoever, but I get it. That's the point. Did I actually turn on my machine? Like, I mean, that would have been a good thing. No, I didn't. How much of an idiot am I? Ta-da! That's there you go. Massive idiot moment. Didn't turn on the oxygen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to sleep. We'll go from there. Okay, so a couple of things that I noticed over my sleeping time. I don't think I've got enough power in my battery to power overnight, even though apparently I've got 180 kilowatts. So what I do need to do is I need to add some extra to this. Apparently I'm going to have a dust devil storm soon, so that's going to be fun. Thankfully, I mean, I'm down to like 4 solar panels instead of like having 12. So that's good, because these big ones, they do 30 each. So that's not too bad. But it definitely means that what I should do is I need to extend out my battery power. So let me just find my batteries. There you go, more power. That's good. So yeah, we're doing 30, 60, 90 kilowatts worth of power into this now. So it just means we've upgraded, we're doing all right. This has now got 450 kilowatts worth of capacity. I think my thing uses about 20 kilowatts an hour, so I should have enough to get me through like an entire night, and that'll be fine. And I need to upgrade how much I'm going to use on oxygen, so I need to build a few more wells. Hopefully my plants are fine, because plant life is something that really does, I need to keep an eye on plant life. What's my interior oxygen? Apparently it's not working. That's just because I'm still on pause time. It is working as well, so that is on start. That's good. And they're growing as well, so my power's good, everything's fine, just about. Even my plants in here are actually growing. I mean, that one's at 77.5%. Soup power's at 50%. I need to jam my finger in a socket, so I do need to build a small like solar panel to keep things charged. Mainly just me and my ATV. So let me just find another little solar panel. I need to plug my ATV in before we get hit by a dust devil. Where's it spawning? It normally happens just right on top of my head. At the moment we're clear, but it's not going to look too pretty soon. Well, I mean, what we're going to do in my next video then is we're going to build a few more wells, get some more oxygen coming in, hackle those together with a few little like pumps and bits and pieces, and add more power and bits and pieces to the base. And then I need to start making an office. So because we've got like the extra bit on the end, obviously we can put a corridor in here, add a little like actual place where I can sleep, which would be nice. And then I want to bring in another warehouse, but I want to fill it with desks, like the workbench and the other bits and pieces. So I have got a little bit more to do. I think I need to get rid of the dust devil that's about to come near me, so I'm going to live out the storm, clean things up, and ready for the next one. So guys, thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this, hit the like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates, and I will be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else is on this channel. Until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.